Dr. Gardam, thank you very much for coming out.
Oh, you're welcome.
Would you mind giving us just a brief synopsis of where you've come from and what are you doing these days?
Yeah, so I'm chief of staff at a large academic community hospital in Toronto called Humber River Hospital. And I'm an infectious disease doctor, and I've spent most of my sort of career in patient safety, quality improvement. And I basically got into this stuff that I talked about here today about 10 years ago because I was so frustrated with not seeing success with what I was doing previously. And that really kind of led me on a journey to where I am today.
That's awesome. Do you mind just giving us like take-home messages from the brilliant talk that you just did?
Yeah, I think my main number one take-home message is that relationships trump everything else. And so, if you're having a difficult time getting people to kind of follow your vision or understand your vision, it's probably because they need to share the vision with you. They need to see themselves in that vision, and they need to be part of its creation. So how do you do that? You engage them, you talk to them, you listen to them, and I mean truly listen to them. A lot of leaders really struggle with faux listening, where I'm kind of listening to you, but not really, because I've already figured out what I want to do. You actually do need to really listen to people to figure out the right way forward.
And has there been a situation you've been in that didn't work?
I've never had a situation where, like, if I've truly engaged with people to figure out the way forward, that's always led us to a better place. It's never taken us backwards, never. Sometimes it can be short-lived if you're working with leaders, for example, who at the end of the day aren't interested in those opinions and they just decide to shut it down. So I certainly have been involved in programs where very frustratingly you created something quite wonderful and it gets killed by leadership. Part of my interest in being a healthcare leader is so that I don't do that. Because I've seen it happen, and it's extremely frustrating and demoralizing for people, and I'm hoping that as a physician leader, I can try to not have that happen in things that I'm involved with anyway.
Thank you so much for coming. That was a wonderful presentation and really good food for thought. I think some of us have heard it before and are basically already have ownership of this, but I think we're going to get a lot more ownership from the rest of our group. So thank you again.
Thanks very much for having me.